Hello, my name is Letitia Smith. I am a sixth grade math teacher in a middle school in the Houston area. My presentation will be geared towards or before my parents of the students that I will be teaching, and it's going to be talking to them about a blended classroom and what a flipped classroom is. So, most parents are not sure what that is. They probably maybe have never heard of that, and it's going to be new to them, but it's going to be new to the students as well. So I have two ways I might get this information out. One would be to record a video with a few minor changes in the video or the PowerPoint slide that I have here, and then one that I could be using for open house. Or if we have a Meet the Teacher Day, we usually don't have Meet the Teacher Days for middle school, but it's possible this year because it's going to be a lot of new things coming this year in education for us. Um, so I'm going to preface the two um, first slides. I'm going to go through a few slides, and this will be what I would do in the face-to-face setting. What do you notice? Also, what do you wonder? I'm going to give you a few minutes to study this picture and then to realize what you wonder and what you notice. You can write it down or just kind of think of it, but just look at the picture and see what you notice and wonder about the picture. Okay, next slide is going to be a different picture. I want you to tell me what you, or write down and think about what you notice and wonder about the next picture. What do you notice? Also, what do you wonder? I'll give you a few minutes to look at this picture and do the same. Okay, let's talk about the comparisons. Okay, what did you notice and what did you wonder about those two photos? And then here I'm going to pause, and hopefully the conversations would be that the teacher's still at the front of the room teaching, lecturing, and the students are sitting at their desk. And hopefully you'll see that some students are working, some students are paying attention, some are not. So you'll see, maybe get all those types of comparisons from the parents. Okay. And then back to the lesson or the presentation. The objectives for today will be learning about what a blended classroom is. We're going to talk about the flipped classroom. We're going to talk about the benefits of a blended classroom. We're also going to talk about and discuss what it is not, our misconceptions about the blended classroom. And then what does that mean for you, your student, and the classroom, math classroom that they're in this year with me. So what is blended learning? Blended learning is any formal education program in which a student learns at least in part through online learning with some element of student control over time, place, path, and or pace. So here we have the different types of education or different setups of education. You have brick and mortar, which is just the school, and then you have online learning. Okay. Then we have up under the brick and mortar school, which is a regular school, you have traditional instruction, which you see mostly what most students or teachers and or parents are used to seeing. You have technology rich instruction. Then you have your online learning, full-time online learning. We have blended learning. Then we have the rotation model. We're going to focus on the rotation model. And the rotation model, um, we have station rotation, lab rotation, flipped classroom model, and individual rotation model. But I'm going to focus more on a flipped classroom model. Okay, and then that's not what we're only going to be doing, but it's what I'm going to be focused on this year. And then now I'm going to show you a quick video, maybe 3 to 4 minutes, about what a flipped classroom means for your student. The video is about 3 to 4 minutes, and then we'll talk more about it.
Now what I'd like to do is I'd like to go over 5 reasons why you should be absolutely ecstatic that your kid is in a flipped class. Reason number 1, interaction. Your student will have more opportunities to work with their teacher. You see, I fundamentally believe that what makes good teaching good is the relationships that are established between the teacher and the student and the other students in the classroom. And so that's what's going to make the class good, but you're going to have more interaction. Your teacher's going to walk around the room, as you can see in a flipped class video here, helping kids. So your son or your daughter will have more time interacting one-on-one and in small groups with their teacher. Number 2, it'll help you help your...
Alrighty, so I'm pausing here because for the sake of time, we don't have time to go and watch the other 2.5 minutes of the video. But once we watch the video, I'm going to go to the advantages of a blended classroom. So you have more teacher-student interaction. That means that I will be able to walk around and facilitate the classroom a little better because students would have already got an introductory understanding of the lesson. And so that will allow me and free up some time for me to be in the classroom, in the trenches with the students, doing the assignments and the projects together. And then it will help you help your child. If you're watching an introductory video with them, that'll give you the opportunity to see what we're doing in class, and you'll also be able to learn along with your students. Even though you may already know how to do some of the things that we're doing in 6th grade math, but it also will help you to see how math has changed a little bit, the way we do things. The new math that most parents are talking about, they don't understand, that will help you help your child because you'll be able to watch the video along with them. And then it will ease homework anxiety. Also, you can pause and rewind your teacher. When you're in class, you can't pause or rewind your teacher, and you can't save it or go back to it, your teacher's lecture. So this is one of the reasons why I prefer the flipped classroom. And also, deeper learning. Your child will be able to go deeper in the math, deeper in their understanding because they will have a teacher with them to help them and push them and guide them along the way. So that's just part of my presentation. Hopefully you got some ideas on maybe how my presentation looks, or also the video if it seems appropriate or not. Also, I want to say thank you for giving me pointers. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Please don't hesitate to let me know if you see anything that needs to be changed or things that I may be able to add or change up. Thank you so much.